Right now it's almost 2026, and I hear a lot of people now talking about New Year resolutions, right? I hear people talk about, oh yeah, I'm going to finally quit smoking this year. I'm finally going to stop watching porn. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm stopping sugar intake. Why do you not stop tomorrow? Oh yeah, but the days are now is a bit more party. Come on, bro, you just don't want it bad enough, and you are not going to quit smoking. You're not going to quit porn. You're not going to quit the junk food. You're going to be an addict for the rest of your life. If you cannot change it up today, or if it's like extremely late tonight, if you just write it down and do it like immediately the first thing in the morning tomorrow, you don't deserve it, and you won't get it. Stop being lazy. What are the 3 most important things for you to do in a day right now? You should have these big work tasks which give you the biggest return on investment. So for me, it's just recording a video, it is going to the gym, and it's spending time with loved ones or getting experience in my family business. So I have like 4 tasks which are really high leverage for me, which give me a lot in return. I want to have as much time towards these goals. I'm not going to spend time reading YouTube comments, replying on other videos and hoping people click on my account and then see my videos and then subscribe to my account. It's all shadow work. That is not really moving the needle. Maybe you get a few new subscribers from that, but it is not that impressive. I could better spend that time making a high quality video like this one, and then I get like 10 new subscribers from just this video. Plus, I actually educated people. Understand that everyone is going to start a few weeks. 4 weeks from now, everyone else is going to start. Oh yeah, then it's New Year. I will change then. You can slingshot past them right now. This is your moment. This is the perfect moment to change and get like a 4-week head start over your competition. So the guys in your school who are also going to take school a bit more serious because they're right now not really studying that grades, and they will probably not get to the next class if they don't change up their routines, they will change in the new year. What if you change today? What if you actually start studying today and you have 4 weeks of every single day having a 3-hour learning time? You should understand that you've then almost learned 100 hours before they have even started, because it's all the holidays is now. I will unwind, and then in the new year I will really do my best, and then they do it for 2 weeks and then I relapse again. I did it myself. We kind of fell off self-improvement a bit. So we are still not degenerates, we are still doing self-improvement habits. We are just not that productive anymore as we once were. We're going to get back on track. The first thing that you need to do is now to make a routine on what you're going to do every single day, and these 3 big tasks should be in that routine. What are essentials that this routine should at least consist of? Every day there should be some type of a workout. Every day there should be like a meditation and journaling block. There should be a 1-hour reading block. There should be, if you're a religious, but even if you're not, I would really start looking into religion, like some form of a prayer to purify your soul, to speak out. This kind of speaking out your journaling. You're journaling, but then with God. You're telling what is wrong in your minds, what you are struggling with, and it then also lightens yourself up. One of the most important things also is to have a strict bedtime. So when you go to bed and when you wake up, because I used to have this extreme routine where I would wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, do it for 5 days a week. But in the weekends, I would relapse, and then I would wake up at 10 because my body is just so sleep deprived. Have a sustainable routine where you can still be in bed for like 9 hours. You sleep 7.5 hours because you're also a bit of an overthinker, you're not effective in bed. So have about 9 hours blocked for your sleep, and for the rest, you can have all these productive habits. So you have your business, you have your gym, you have the self-improvement habits, and if you have like free time in the evening, you have unwinding time, just do still stuff like either communication with your family or with friends. You do some social events, you go play a board game with your family. Either you're going to like make your room look 10% nicer, to throw away some old clothes, some old skincare you don't use anymore. Whatever it is, that time is so dangerous. So that time is where you're actually, I will come home from the gym and you're kind of low energy, you're in a low vibration state, so you don't really want to do anything, but you have just an hour to kill. And that is when you go on your phone and you just start doing some dumb shit. You just waste 1 hour, you decrease your dopamine sensitivity, you decrease your focus, maybe even go and watch porn because you see some sexual related posts. So one other thing I would say is have a maximum of 30 minutes or 1 hour of social media in general. So this is social media. What you are watching right now is social media. Because look, you could also have done this yourself. You could have sit in your room and really journal it all out. And you would have come to the same points I'm telling to you. But I get it. I also sometimes go on YouTube and watch a few educational videos. It is normal. But don't let it be like 50% of your day. Watch hours and hours of this self-improvement advice. If you really want some self-improvement, bro, just go on a notebook and start writing down stuff. What is wrong with your life? So for me, one thing I realized about a week ago is when I'm in the gym, I'm seeking attention. I'm spotting someone, I'm making like a bit of a higher noise. Come on! I'm helping him to push the weight, but it's slightly in my head somewhere. It is because I want attention. I want people to see that I am not insecure, that I don't care about their opinion, right? And I think, you know, it's kind of childish. But this was during like one of these journaling periods. If I had not journaled and I've just been watching content, 17 ways to become a man, I would have missed out on this like kind of obvious point, which is easier to implement, right? If people talk about being mysterious, that is shallow. How am I being mysterious? Like, define it. If I'm telling to myself, stop yelling in the gym to get attention, that I define it really well. It's really easy to then follow up with actions or with inaction to not do anything. Also try to eliminate as much as possible. So don't have a 20-step routine. Have as least steps as possible. Just have the 3 big tasks that you need to do and have like a big block as well for all the self-improvement. So for the meditation, the journaling, the praying, maybe the reading, have just one big block of 2 hours where you do it all. And then you will still have a few hours left, and here's where you can do more socializing stuff. I just want to ingrain the belief in you right now that you can actually change today. I have belief in you, bro. Because look, I also have this struggle inside of me. So I sometimes get really motivated if people say, hey, you can change right now. You can actually change. But it is something you need to switch in your heart. Maybe you need to completely reboot yourself. Like, I bust my hair off. I'm it's looking nice. I faded my own hair. But if you are like 8 minutes in on a video like this, you have potential. You can actually do this yourself. You don't need my help. You don't need daddy. You can do this yourself. I'm just here to guide you, give you a little bit of extra information, and maybe one thing in this video really stood out to you and think, you know what, I'm actually going to implement this. I'm actually going to journal and look for these obvious mistakes I'm making, but I'm just overlooking because I'm so focused on the more deeper looksmacking stuff. You could be focused on journaling, meditation, but if there's something so obvious, like bro, you're leaving shit stains in the toilet always, fix that first. Fix that first. That's like an easy step. It is easier than to show praise and appreciation to everyone you see, right? This is an easy self-improvement step. Do you get what I mean? So for you right now, shut down your phone, shut down your laptop, grab a piece of paper and make your time routine. Maybe first journal a little bit. First on a piece of paper, you write down every single detail about yourself that you want to have. Detail the perfect alter ego of yourself. Once you have done all of this, all the stuff that you think is bad that you're doing right now, turn the piece of paper back and make a routine based on this stuff. So if you say, I want to be more confident, I want to be more charismatic when I'm with people, then go and spend more time with people. Don't look into these podcasts and books on how to be more charismatic. No, you are going to spend time with people. You will get more charismatic immediately. You think that when I'm talking with people, I've learned it from a book. No, bro. I just speak with a lot of people in the gym, and that way I kind of measured, okay, this particular sentence does not really work. If I ask them this, then they always seem to kind of like me more. If I do this, they seem to respect me less. And just from trial and tribulations, you will improve so much more. That's it for me. So the video is over now. Now I'm going to try to sell you my course. You can click off if you want. But if you want a jacked physique like me, I have a school community where I teach you one-on-one the ways that I transformed so quick. We'll have detailed guides on specific topics. There will be weekly group calls. It is currently still in pre-sale. It is being made up. So if you join right now, you can lock in your price for life. It is in pre-sale. I would not miss out on that steal, bro. So give me a favor back and check it out, please.